All right, let's take a look at that one up in Beckley, West Virginia.
This is quite the trip for us, about 6 hours up there, and we got off to a good start. We got there a little late, took kind of a wrong route to the gym, and I was worried about that a little bit, but our guys overcame that and came out really ready to play and hit some shots, made some good reads, and did a nice job. Kind of controlled the game for the first 15 minutes or so, and could have been up a little more, but made a couple mental mistakes. Josh Knopfler again had another good game. And Big Harold Griffin has played well for us, had a great career, finishing up here as a senior. And again, another good drive by Josh, who's just really stepped it up this second semester. Got some good looks in the first half and knocked them down. But this run at the end of the first half that we're about to see, we just made 2 or 3 mental mistakes, and that was really the key to the game. They hit 2 threes back to back, and then their best shooter, we lost him a couple times, and so that really hurt us in that run at the end of the first half. We're up 3 with about 3 minutes left, and end up going down at the half by 8. We come out, and Elmar hits that 3 at the beginning of the second half, and things are looking good, and we get this bucket here and cut it to 6, and look, things are looking well, but we just kind of hung around that 5 to 10 point mark for most of the second half, and couldn't get the big stops. They shot 51% against us, and I thought we played hard, but that's just not good enough. We've got to do a better job on the defensive end, and just couldn't make a run because we couldn't get any consistent stops, and then we missed a lot of easy shots that we should have hit. But give Mountain State credit; they're long and athletic and a good defensive club. I will say this: our kids never quit, and we battled to the end. But they just made big shot after big shot. You're talking about a team that's got several pros on it, several guys that'll play overseas. A team that almost beat West Virginia this year in an exhibition game. Quality team. Bob Bolin gets it done every year, and just didn't get it done.
13-point loss for the Flames. This was, of course, a non-conference game. Paco Diaz had 14 points, 6 rebounds, so did Knopfler with 14 and 6 as well. So the Flames have a couple of conference games left, and you're right up there toward the top of the league. And how does the next week or so shape up for you?
Well, there's a big game between Faulkner and AUM. AUM's a game ahead of us, and they play at Faulkner and at Emmanuel. 2 tough places to play, and so we definitely need some help to win it. But we've given ourselves a chance, and going into the last week, we need to win these 2 games to get in the national championship. get into the national tournament, and we got an outside chance of winning the league. So. That's all you can ask, that you go in the last week of the season with a chance. So big week for us. We're going to have to play well, 2 good teams, and we're going to have to give it everything we got.
All right. Good luck, Coach.
Thank you, Randy.
Stay with us. We'll be back with more Inside Lee University basketball in just a moment.
Stop hunting. Start finding. Choose the AT&T Real Yellow Pages to find just what you need. No other book has more complete ads and up-to-date listings.
Fall of 1964, Mullinax Lincoln Mercury opened a showroom right here in Cleveland. 3 generations of Mullinaxes have been serving you for over 40 years at the same location. For the past 20 years, Mullinax has been awarded the prestigious Lincoln Mercury President's and Chairman's Award 7 times for excellence in customer service. Come visit us at 551st Street to see our new product line of Lincolns and Mercuries and give us the opportunity to serve you.
Bain's Business Machines has been the #1 distributor for quality office products in the Tennessee Valley since 1976. We have copiers, color copiers, cash registers, calculators, printers, faxes, and Latham time clocks. We also feature a full line of office furniture with desks, module panels, workstations, chairs, file cabinets, and much more. Come check out our new showroom at 770 Stewart Road with an even wider range of office equipment to help your business grow. Bain's Business Machines.
Time now for our Eye on Lee Athletics feature. The baseball team at Lee University has had some great recent success. Coach Mark Brew led them to a #2 national finish last year, and currently the Flames are 12-1 and ranked #2 once again.
Obviously last year was a special year. I mean, go 63-10 and be one pitch away from winning a national championship certainly was a great year for our program and took us to new heights and everything. I mean, obviously it springboarded us going into this year. The expectations are high inside our program. We got a good club here this year, and we feel like we got the team that, you know, if all the chips fall where we need them to, we got a good chance to make a return trip. I think the thing that's going to help us on the national scene this year more than it's helped us in the past is the depth of our team. Last year we had a quality team, but this year I feel like we've got more players we can go to in key situations, whether it be throughout our lineup. I feel like we've got a solid hitting team, or even on the pitching staff. We feel like we've got 10, 11, 12 arms that we can really put out there in key situations. And defensively, you know, I think this year's team will be as good as it was last year. Yeah, it's, you know, a 55-game schedule is grueling, and obviously a 27-game conference schedule is a component of that. I mean, obviously your traditional rivals of Berry and Shorter, the local teams, but you also got Southern Poly and AUM are both ranked clubs that are really strong this year. So we'll have our work cut out for us in the conference. Out of conference, we've got some great series against, we're going to play Trevecca Nazarene, who's a top 25 club, and then always our local rival with Tennessee Wesleyan. You know, that's always a good series too as well. And then we'll bring Cumberland into Olympic Field late in the year in April. Well, we got a senior-dominated team. We got 10 key seniors on this team this year, so it's going to be a task recruiting-wise next year. We're going to have our work cut out for us, but we've already identified some guys. Pitching staff's probably where we're going to be hit the hardest. We lose 6 really key guys on the pitching staff that are you know, making major contributions already this year, and looking, you know, to then make even bigger contributions as we progress throughout the year. So that's going to be a focus, is pitching. We lose our shortstop, a senior, and our first baseman Chris Waters, you know, was Conference Player of the Year and a preseason All-American this year. Well, the biggest thing for us is we just need to focus, and I know it's a cliche, game by game. We want to be a better team at the end of the year than we are at the beginning of the year. And we've got out of the gates at 9-0, and that's exciting, but at the same time, we want to see progress. We want our team to get better on a daily basis. We got our tougher part of our schedule coming up, so we'll definitely be tested more down the stretch. I think if we do, you know, what we're capable of doing as a team, and we stay together and we all pull on the same side of the rope, then I think certainly, you know, when it comes conference tournament time, I think we'll be right where we want to be.
Join us again next week here on Inside Lee University Basketball. We'll have highlights of a couple of games, senior night with Berry, and the final regular season games of the year at Shorter. We'll also have a conversation with Emily Russell, the Lee softball coach here, who has guided her team to a 4-2 start so far this year as they're gearing up for another shot at the national tournament. All that and much more next week. For Coach Tommy Brown and Marty Rowe, I'm Randy Smith. Have a great week, everybody.